Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we talk about movie Pathaan. At the beginning of the movie we are shown the time of 5 August 2019 Pakistan, when Pakistan general reaches the hospital to get his routine checkup done, and the doctor tells him you have cancer and you have 3 years to live. And at the same time a news was coming on TV that Article 370 has been cancelled in India. The doctor said that this is madness, and the general said that now there will be war. India has shot itself in the foot, after which he calls a third-party contractor, who is a terrorist organization named Outfit X, those who work only for money, leading by actor John Abraham character named Jim. General tells Jim that I want to destroy India, to which Jim replies, your work will be done but it will take time. As doctor already said to General you have 3 years and General decide to destroy India in this 3 years. In the next scene story, show after 3 years. A country in Africa there are many terrorists buying guns in illegal way. A person also came there, who wanted to buy a missile, which once hit a country, destroy everything. The special thing about that missile was that it was not detected in the radar. And then the news reaches the dealer, that someone has reached where he was looking for him. But he can't do any harm, because he's tied up on chair and we hitting him. It would have been the entry, none other than the hero of the movie, Shah Rukh Khan, means Pathaan. The person who came to the dealer starts asking, Pathaan, how did you survive when Jim got you killed 2 years ago? It was a trick of Pathaan. He had already untied his hands with a rope. And after fighting there, Pathaan takes that man with helicopter and asks him only one question, where is Rubai? After the scene shift in Delhi, and here we are shown the operation leader, who gets to know about the location of Rubai. Operation leader taking private jet and going to catch Rubai, and the agent sitting near her asks the leader whether Rubai has any relation with Pathaan, and then the leader says what do you know about Pathaan? And the agent says very excitedly that I have heard many stories about Pathaan. And when he is mentioned everyone gets scared, no one talks about Pathaan. Can I know what is it about Pathaan that no one talks about him properly? From here Pathaan's backstory begins. In a secret operation in Myanmar, Pathaan saved the entire family by risking his life, in which he was badly injured and he was kept in secret hospitality in Delhi. And when the leader went to meet him, she came to know that he has recovered very quickly and is engaged in a mission called Joker. Means Joint Operation Covered Research. But the leader said that she would need a lot of permission for this work, and Pathaan says that it is a duty of a soldier to do anything for the country. And then the leader agrees. And then the secret facility is shown in which the Joker team is assembled. At the same time, Colonel Luther comes to meet him. And he says that this team is a waste of time. But Pathaan and his team assure that the work they are engaged in will only benefit the country. Our secret sources have come to know that there is going to be a presidential speech in Dubai. Some scientists of our country are also going to come and their life is in danger. I want you increase the police activity there, and me and my team will deal with the remaining threats. And in Dubai, Pathaan learns that the terrorists are not going to attack the president but the scientists. Before he can understand all this, Jim attacks the scientist's car. Jim calls his chopper and tries to get the 2 scientists inside. Then Pathaan reaches there and there is a lot of fight between the two. And during this we also come to know that Jim has been an ex-Indian agent. Jim would have died for the country. And he would have also received a medal for heroism. Jim lost his wife and child in a mission, after which Jim thought of filling his pocket and did everything for money. He became such a contractor in which any country has loss or gain, he is always in profit. Jim takes the scientists away, but Pathaan still does not give up. Pathaan wants to catch Jim. And Pathaan comes to know about a Dr. Rubai Khan. And when Pathaan goes to Rubai, Pathaan is caught by Jim and his team. And then Jim tells his team to kill Pathaan and himself goes in a helicopter. And Rubai joined Pathaan and says that she is a Pakistani agent and has been working undercover with Jim for the past 1 year. And they both together prepare to capture Jim. Then both of them come to know that Jim is going to take his next delivery after a week, whose name is Rakhtbees. Chemical that if spread will destroy the entire world. Now this Rakbis may not get into the hands of Jim, so both of them reach in Russia. There was a big challenge in front of these two. There was a secret vault, which could neither be broken, nor burnt, nor could it be cut. There was only one way to open it, that was its lock and key, both of which were with two different people. And then Pathaan and Rubai commit theft their fingerprints. And then the next target was to steal that lock and key from their office. And both of them had their office, one in the opposite direction of the secret safe. To make this theft successful, they take along professional pilots, and after a lot of hard work, they succeed in stealing Rakbis. But here Rubai betrays Pathaan, and it is shown in the flashback that Jim himself wanted to get that Rakbis, but it was not possible for him, and Pathaan could have done it easily. And that's why Jim sends Rubai to Pathaan. Here scene shift in Russian jail, Pathaan is captured by Russia, and then the mission leader is called in to identify the agent, and the leader says, "This is not our agent, you can shoot it and end it." And then Pathaan is being sent to jail through a train. But Pathaan is attacked in the train, and there is a fight, Pathaan is beaten, and then comes a powerful cameo Salman Khan, character named Tiger. After a lot of fight, both Pathaan and Tiger leave from there. And then the story comes in India. The leader reaches Pathaan with a photo of Rubai's location. The leader tells that she has seen Rubai in France. And then Pathaan reaches France and takes Rubai at gunpoint. Here Rubai's confession starts. Basically Rubai's patriotism had awakened in her heart, and she along with Pathaan wanted to stop Jim. And both of them team up. Meanwhile, the backstory of these two agents is also shown. Here Pathaan tells about himself many years ago in Afghanistan to kill the terrorist. The GPS location of his mobile was locked, and a missile was fired at that location. But later it came to know that that person is not a terrorist, but a school teacher. That place was being completely evacuated. But a minute was left for the missile to reach there, and Pathaan very courageously took that mobile and threw it towards the sky, and that missile hit the mobile. Although the lives of the people were saved, but Pathaan remained in that small town for 3 months. The people there supported him and said that you are our son, Pathaan. Whenever you need us, we will help you. Rubai's backstory is shown that his father, who was a common man, was declared a terrorist. This was the reason Rubai first studied doctor to hide her identity and then became an ISI agent. Then the scene shifts to Russia. The virus that Jim wanted to drop on India is now ready. The scientist asks Jim, "Are you really gonna do it? Because it will cost a lot of innocent lives." Meanwhile, Pathaan and his team reach there, and a fight ensues. Jim has 2 orbs and tries to run away with them. But Pathaan snatch 1 orb from him, and then Pathaan takes that orb to the lab. By opening it, try to find out how to dislocate the virus. Then they know in orb have only water. And then Jim's video call comes. Jim tells that this orb was made in total 3 layers. After cracking the first layer, the nanoparticle contained the virus, spread there as soon as the orb opened. And the vacuum in the second layer that helps spread the virus. The third layer contained mineral water. The mission leader was also with the scientists in that lab, and gradually the effect of that virus started appearing on their suit and body. The name of this virus that came out of Rakbij was smallpox. Every country had a vaccine for this virus, but Jim had mutated this virus. Wherever this virus falls, it destroys the whole city in 3 hours, because now this virus was available only in the big glass of this lab. Scientists and leaders were ready to sacrifice themselves so that this virus does not infect others. And then here the story comes in present time. The man whom Pathaan had taken with him at the beginning of the movie is beaten up and asked that Jim is going to use his virus and missile from which country and place. Although that man did not know where the virus was going to fall, but he knew the name of the place from where Jim was launching it, and that place was Afghanistan. And then Pathaan reaches Afghanistan with his team. With this, the general of Pakistan, who had made a deal with Jim to destroy India, came to take delivery of his virus, but patients of this virus were found in a small town in Afghanistan. So the general tells Jim that you had said that only I will get it, So how can anyone else use it? Jim send mans there and get them checked. What is happening there? But this is a trick of Pathaan. It was the same city he helped before. Now Pathaan and his team catch that man's and wears man's clothes, goes to catch Jim and missile. But here the twist, the virus was not in that missile. The virus had already been put on the India-bound flight, in which the timer was set and its remote was with Jim. On one side Pathan's team was trying to stop that missile and on the other side Pathaan was facing Jim. They both fight. Meanwhile the flight to Delhi was about to reach and there was time left 2 seconds. If time runs out and the virus starts spreading, Colonel Luthra tells Pathaan that this is his last chance, and Pathaan enters at knife point and stops the timer with the remote. Pathaan saves everyone's lives and kills Jim as well. Pathaan takes the medal from Jim and says that you are not entitled to it. The mission leader is entitled to it. With this the movie ends here and also points towards the upcoming movie.
So guys, thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, cause we going to explain next amazing movie for you. Thank you, keep watching and stay safe.